Paper.
The paper on September 18th local time, the 10th UN Emergency Special Session adopted a resolution with a vote of 124 nations in favor, 14 against and 43 abstentions. The resolution calls for Israel to bring to an end its unlawful presence in the occupied Palestinian territory no later than 12 months. China voted in favor while the US and Israel against. This is also the first time that Palestine tabled such a resolution draft as permanent observer state. What's your comment? China welcomes and appreciates adoption by an overwhelming margin of the resolution draft on the advisory opinion concerning Israel's presence in the occupied Palestinian territory at the UN Emergency Special Session. China supports the draft and voted in favor and hopes it will be fully implemented. We are now near the first anniversary of the conflict in Gaza. Despite the full emergency special sessions on the question of Palestine held at the UN General Assembly, the 4 resolutions adopted by the Security Council, the ICG orders on provisional measures, and the repeated strong call of the international community for a ceasefire. The fighting is still raging in Gaza, and civilian casualties skyrocket every day, which caused a severe humanitarian disaster. Ending the occupation is not an option but a legal obligation. Ending the fighting is not just a call from one country but international consensus. The implementation of the two-state solution is the only viable way to resolve the question of Palestine. Relevant parties, especially Israel, need to fully implement the relevant resolutions of the Council and the General Assembly, cease the military operations in Gaza without delay, and stop the illegal settlement activities in the Western Bank. Relevant countries needs to show a responsible attitude and take tangible actions for the implementation of relevant resolutions. China will continue to stand on the side of peace and justice, stand with the majority of countries, closely communicate with other parties to play a positive and constructive role to reach a ceasefire, ease the humanitarian crisis and restore peace and stability, and to work for a comprehensive, just and lasting solution to the question of